So next what we want to do, it is actually paint. We have it our selection plans. We'll go click on a paint tool. Okay, and we'll have it, let's select our populate one, uncheck limit density, and I'll just go select, let's brush flow a little bit lower, fallout, reduce brush radius, and I'll just paint few of them on the back. And I want to see how they look. And this is just normal. You see with the camera kind of have this angle, so I want to be sure the backdrop kind of set. So we'll go right there, maybe add a few and go to this angle right here. Okay, let's go ahead, click render. We'll just click ignore. I want to see overall how tall those plants will be. And it's very nice to do when we have it in preview mode, so we can see if I need erase and make them just a little bit shorter. Okay, as rendering comic, I notice those trees, they're very long, the dry trees, so I not necessarily want them to be that big. And other plants, I think they're okay size, so let's just rework a little bit, reduce scale for the tall trees, so I don't need it. Continue render on this. Okay, let's close it, this one, and we'll go to the dry, this our plant. We'll just reduce about 2/2 on this one, and as well till we're here, let's reduce amount of the dry trees. Okay, add another plant, and we'll just make it different, so we can add one more dry tree, just different variation of this. And on this variation, same, we just reduce a little bit scale. And how many of them there? Okay, let's go now back to our paint tool. We'll clear, remove everything, enable our paint. We'll select and check limit density, and I can start painting. And then there. Okay, let's go to increase flow a little bit, so we'll go faster. Paint right here. Okay, we'll paint all the way up to this area. So just painting our border. Okay, next we can zoom in and just a little bit paint along our water shore, our river, so both ends. And we can paint it right there. Okay, our camera again, angle. So we'll go to paint in one layer. Paint second. This is will help us. These lines actually will produce quite an interesting effect when we apply more fog. So we'll have those dimensions added to us. So same things we want to add here. We'll want to add, and maybe one more right here. Okay. So let's go ahead, click OK, and you can notice we have a house and big trees, so it's kind of look very nice. The fall. Now we want to add single, so this is a fill up for us, and you can see right here we have some trees, and I maybe want to add some green trees to this point, so we'll go to work with single instance. We'll go select open, select HD lime tree example, and we'll just bring this on top. We can bring it high. Let's actually make it a little bit bigger and drop to the ground. And when it's on the ground, we'll just brace a little bit more lower. Just overall add nice coloring. on the bottom, right here by the water, we want to add some more interesting things, as well as on the side of our house. So around here and here, we want to add kind of bush. So those bushes, will right click, select plants, and we'll work with elders, so add them and other ones. Let's create elder first, right here, and we'll just take it and bring down almost the water. And as well, just let's rotate a little bit to the side. Like right here on a cliff, so it will create right this area, you can see it. Again, let's click one more time, let's create another one. And we'll just take this one, bring forward, drop down a little bit more. So create bush populations here. Create new another plant, and this one will bring up front, rotate slightly towards camera, and just drop down around here. So it's kind of right in this area we'll have it. Okay, let's go create plant. Now we'll take late summer. Just for the coloring purposes, same we'll bring in. I'll just bring right by the water. Okay, let's go ahead, create same one, and I want to drop right in the back one there, so right here. Just bring to the water, rotate a little bit out, so it will create around that area. Okay, so I'm going to render preview right now. I want a little bit higher resolution, and we'll go check. I'll pause tutorial. I'll wait to render completed, and we'll come back check after render is done. Okay, let's go look on the render. These plants on the side, it's look very good, the bushes, so I will extend them. They will look nice. Probably add a few more here, and again, if we put up front, that should create nicer look. Right here we can see with a repetition kind of coming to our texture below, so we need to rework a little bit on those ones right around those areas. Okay, so let's go do this. We'll go first terrain. We'll open our vegetation, this terrain, and you know what, let's go to actually 0.5, so we reduce some of that. And that should little give it us less repetition in those areas. Okay, now let's go back to our scenery. So right here we created those plants, and I want to maybe extend a bit more here and around this area around here. Before we do this, let's actually put a couple things. So I have it a rock, and we just select more like higher rock. Just put in water right there, this area. So increase in size, make it a bit bigger. Let's a bit rotate, and just put it right there, so it will be stick out. Okay. If it's a little bit too big, let's just scale slightly down. Okay, and now we're ready to put it more plants. Again, same thing, so we'll use it. Plants, we'll put it on the side, down like this in the water. Let's create another one. We'll put this in this area. Same, we'll just drop kind of like down to the water. Let's bring on the side. Rotate towards the camera slightly, and let's bring up. So it's almost like bush in the. So next, let's create one more, and this is late summer, so they're kind of coloring. Going with this, we'll go to again bring down. Let's rotate towards the camera slightly. I'll put it around here. One more. Okay, and this one actually I want to bring closer, so we'll go right around this by the camera. But notice it will be just outside the hill. So we still need to bring stuff on a hill, but this is help us hide or kind of create nice around this area. So now we can go and select different color like that. So we'll just put it on a side, and let's add this dimension. We can also create another one, shrink it so it will be just a little bit smaller, bring up front even closer to us, and just place it around here. Like so. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and add more of the coloring yellow color. We'll add right on the side here. Let's go create another one. Okay, we'll put this behind a rock. One more from that area. So we're just creating this over all the coloring. Okay, so let's save our work, and we'll continue to place more plants around and start working with the coloring, because we still have a little bit opening in this area in next tutorial.